Good morning, everybody. We continue here in the Old North. What's wrong? Old Northeast of St. Pete. What's wrong?
Ever since I was a kid, I was afraid of the Wicked Witch, so I'm a little nervous this morning.
Don't be afraid. Now we know her backstory. You weren't so bad. You were never. It just happened later. It was. No one accepted her as she was. See, there's a lesson there. Hey, when we come back, Old Northeast, they're celebrating Halloween in a big way here. Every house on this block is decorated. And when we come back, we're going to be showing you more of that and talking about the Old Northeast. Good Day continues in a couple of minutes. This is a neighborhood that takes great pride in itself. They love their homes and they love taking care of them. And apparently, you love Halloween, Bill Kaufman.
We do love Halloween here. It's my favorite holiday of the year. What can I say?
Yeah, we got some pictures. Let's run them now of when it was and what the neighborhood, this block, looks like. And talk to me about the effort that you all went to decide to do this, because the neighborhood had to decide, yeah, we want to do this.
Well, yeah, we had been decorating for a few years, but not as a group. And last year, one of the neighbors suggested that we get together and do the whole block in a somewhat similar theme. So we got together and all decorated and put up gates at the end of the street, and well, obviously we have our torches and stuff, and everybody seemed to like it. And
you told me earlier that this is one of those neighborhoods that you get lots and lots of trick-or-treaters.
Oh, absolutely. We'll have, generally during Halloween, we'll have no less than 100 to 200 kids out here all night long.
Now, that's probably going to be happening on Saturday night.
Absolutely.
But Friday night, there's a big event going on. Well, let's walk, though. I want to walk. The Friday night's the big event, but this is your yard, I mean, and you and your neighbors and everything. I just want to show everybody what all you've done here. Yeah, I mean, you've got a theater background, so you've dusted off all the old props and everything, and said, let's do this.
Yep, I got out my special effects, the fog machine. I got some big tombstones, and we, worked on some of our own creativity. Lighting is a lot of it, and
trust me.
This is it.
Trust me. Ann and I worry about that every morning. How's our lighting? But the event tomorrow night, that's kind of the public event that they want everyone to come to. But I want to tell you guys, it's called the Old Northeast Halloween Scavenger Hunt and Ghost Stories. We'll talk about the ghost stories later. There's a scavenger hunt that you can be a part of, and it's tomorrow night from 6 to 9. You need to start at the North Shore Park next to the tennis court and get your map. It's $5. That is at 901 North Shore Drive Northeast in St. Petersburg, and we'll put all that information up at myfoxtampabay.com so you will know what to do. But it's going to be a big deal. We know that much.
Oh yeah, Friday night's really a great night to come out because it's not as crowded as it will be on Halloween.
Okay, so then there's that. And you can also do Friday night and Saturday night and just make it a whole weekend because you know it's going to be. And listen, the neighbors are dressed. They already got their costumes on. You're the only one underdressed out here. They're all dressed up, having a big time. When Thank you. When we come back in a while, Charlie, I'm told, is here. We'll check in with him, and we got other things going on too, so stick around. It's Fox on Your Block Day. What can I say, guys? Rest in peace.
A crazy day. The party started.
I've seen those zombies someplace before.
Yeah, in the newsroom. Well, look.
Hey everybody, welcome to Fox on Your Block in the Old Northeast of St. Petersburg. Are you ready for a thriller of a weekend? You're looking at the Soulful Arts Dance Academy. Yes, Soulful Arts Dance Academy dancers. They're performing at the big Old Northeast Scavenger Hunt this weekend. Check them out doing the thriller dance. This is part of the fun we have planned for you today. All sorts of great stuff as we celebrate this wonderful neighborhood. It's a kind of neighborhood we all wished we lived in, the Old Northeast of St. Petersburg. It's a thriller of a Fox on Your Block when Good Day Tampa Bay continues. Sleep? Sleep? Who can sleep on Halloween night? It's too scary, Dave. Speaking of scary, I'd like you to meet M.T. Graves. Graves?
Graves, indeed. That's short for Mordecai Tecumseh Graves.
Excellent. And you've been known to lead some ghost tours around the old... No, why are you looking at me like Ann Dwyer looks at me? You lead ghost tours around the Old Northeast.
Most assuredly. Here in the Northeast, the Old Northeast neighborhood, we have many strange ghost stories to tell about.
Well, one we've been talking about this morning is the famous story of the first case in Florida of human spontaneous combustion. Can you tell me that story quickly?
Yes, it's a lady by the name of Mary Risa. She was a retired nurse, 67 years old. Well, she had dinner with her landlady, and she went upstairs to her apartment on Cherry Street. And then the next day, she didn't come down for breakfast. So the landlady went upstairs to check on her, and she found that Mary Risa had died from spontaneous combustion. Do you know what that is, Mr. Charles?
No, I don't.
That's when a person suddenly bursts into flames for no apparent reason and meets their untimely demise in that manner. You see, all they found of Mary Risa is that her skull had shrunk to the size of a teacup. Her left foot was left fully intact, and the rest of her body was just ashes. That is why she is listed on her death certificate as dying from spontaneous combustion.
I've had a really rough week. Kind of scared. I don't like to be scared.
Well,
but that was good. If somebody wants to go on your tour, how do they do that?
Well, all they need to do is go on the internet to www.girls.net, and that'll explain everything.
Excellent. I hope so. And you're also part of the big Old Northeast scavenger hunt thing.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
You see, tomorrow night, Mr. Charles, there's going to be a big Halloween party going about here.
I'm a big guy with a heart condition.
That's all right.
Go ahead.
All you need to do is appear at North Shore Park between the hours of 6 p.m. and 9 p.m. There, you can pick up a map.
You got it.
Then everything,
Done.
all the plans will be revealed to you at that time.
We'll be there. Ann?
Yes, Mr. Charles.
I must go. I got to go change clothes.
I'll be looking for you, Mr. Charles.
He'll be looking for you.
You're not getting away.
Oh, boy, this is going to be a fun 20, 40 minutes to go. Thanks. Ooh, scary.
Quite the face, doesn't he?
Why, thank you, Ann. Good morning. You know, they seem to have everything one would need for the Halloween here in the Old Northeast. But what are they missing? What are they missing?
Flying monkeys.
Ah, cue the flying monkeys. Beautiful. How was the build up to that, Charlie?
Yeah, I think we're the only ones laughing.
We'll be back in just a second. We're going to talk about the Old Northeast. Stay with us. Oh, hey, welcome back to Good Day Tampa Bay. We're in the Old Northeast this morning. It is Fox on Your Block, St. Petersburg, just off of downtown. And, you know, we wanted to do a Fox on Your Block that had a Halloween theme since we were going to be so close to it. Well, Tracy Locke has her own PR firm, raising a couple of kids. Former TV person, if you remember from some years back, had emailed us about this
many years
big.
ago.
Yeah, but you had emailed us about this event that goes on in the Old Northeast, that it was going to be a big deal this year. And I got to tell you something. Tracy has put this whole thing together. I've done nothing except email you every day and back and forth and thank you. You're
well,
great.
We've had a lot of fun. This is a great neighborhood to showcase, and it's a great neighborhood to have you guys out at. This is our 4th Halloween living here, and it gets bigger every year. So we decided to do an event the night before Halloween so the people that live around here who are always stuck with trick-or-treaters on Halloween night can actually enjoy it. And other families from other areas can come and enjoy it the night before.
All right, so here's what happens. Tomorrow night, you go to North Shore Park. We're going to go all this in a minute. You pick up a map.
Here's the map. It's more than 20 locations, including this block that we're on, and there's a stage here. And then on the other side are the scavenger hunt questions. You don't have to get out of your car to answer the questions. Everybody gets a prize when they buy the map, but if you answer all the questions correctly and go to the 2 sponsored businesses, you get an additional prize. And we have Ghost Tours of St. Pete coming and doing a show every half hour. We've got the thriller dancers from the school. We've got fire dancers. It's going to be amazing. It's a big night. $5 for a map.
And $5 for a map. It's tomorrow night. I want to point out it's not Halloween night. It's tomorrow.